Welcome back, Coaster Nerd fans, and today I will be discussing what is happening to Lightning Rod. There was a teaser thing going on at Dollywood this past weekend about Lightning Rod being closed for the rest of the 2020 season. And they did say that they are trying to get it approved 100%, and they're having RMC come in and redo some of the stuff so it can be in top tip condition. And then they said lightning strikes twice in 2021. So, my personal thoughts and opinions on what this means is, and I've watched a few videos from other people, but personally what I'm thinking is, I don't really like the whole idea of keeping it, just RMCing the whole entire thing with that Iron Horse treatment. I really don't feel like that's the thing. But another possible thing that I heard come up, and especially with the stress points that have occurred with the ride, and I have ridden Lightning Rod, and I did ride it the first year, so the original version of Lightning Rod I got to ride, very fortunate for that, and I got a total of 10 rides on that original version, which I personally find it phenomenal, but I've heard it's definitely not as good as it once was, which I can definitely understand because the launch was all the way to the very tippy top. But I did notice that it did have a pothole at the end of the drop, and that was after just a few months of it running, which is pretty bad. So that's definitely a problematic section. But the reason why that spot is pretty rough is because it goes underneath the service road. And the theory, or the thing going around, is because it doesn't have that many supports, the track is getting worn out right there, so that's the reason why it's rough. And honestly, I can understand that. It wasn't that rough for me, but the part where the track goes over the lift hill portion is getting rough too, and so my personal thoughts and opinions are Dollywood's going to use the Iron Horse treatment, make it a whole steel section for those two parts, because the rest of the ride's a phenomenal ride. And also, I don't think they're going to take out the launch, just because the reason why they have the Dolly Bunny Hill is because of the fact of for the launch, they didn't want it to give 100% of the speed over the hill, so they did that double hill, and I found it gives it a little bit more track length, and it does phenomenal. Even if they were going to replace the lip tail, I think it just be the track that they're going to be replacing it with. I don't think they're going to just make it into a chain lift, because that would make no sense for the purpose of the ride. Keep it basically a wood launch coaster, or like keep a small portion of it wood still, and have the rest of it the Iron Horse treatment. But other than that, I really don't feel like they're going to be RMCing the whole entire ride. They're going to basically do what GCI did with White Lightning at Fun Spot Orlando in Florida. So I really don't feel like they're going to be RMCing the whole entire thing, because Dollywood still wants it to be the fastest wood coaster in the world, and the first wood-launched wood coaster in the world. But anyway, that's my personal opinions. If you guys have an idea of what they think they're going to do, leave it in the comments down below. Also, another cool thing is they are going to be releasing a new train for Lightning Rod, and it is using the first generation RMC trains. So, because of that, I think they're going to probably introduce the second generation RMC trains, so more like Steel Vengeance or Iron Gwazi's trains. But anyway, put your thoughts down below what you guys think is going to possibly happen, and we'll see you guys out in the queues.